All right, Phil. Well, here we are at the end of season 2
Wow.
of the Dad Voice podcast. We've had some really great moments, you know.
We've had some moments.
We've had moments. We have had the moments of all time. You know? So why don't we take a minute?
Moments occurred.
Yeah. So I wanted to take a minute and let's just look back on some of the best moments of season 2.
All the good times we've had together in this 100 square foot space.
This fucking treehouse in your parents' backyard. All right, let's roll the clips.
I pretty much just fully understood myself what's wrong with this country because I saw Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson on Friday night, and I'm a big extraterrestrial, alien, interdimensional being kind of guy. He threw a lot of cold water on pretty much everything I believe in. And you would think me seeing a guy who I respect, I'd be like, okay, you know what, valid point. But I literally was walking out of there, I was like, government got him.
He's been got.
That's just a summary of what's wrong with the country now.
He's been on Rogan too many times.
Yeah.
The government got him.
Government got him. And he did throw us a bone, too. He was like, there are aliens on Earth. And he was like, it's likely tardigrades. He's like, because they're such extremophiles, it doesn't make sense for them to have evolved all these like extreme tendencies just here on Earth in a creek across the street from your house.
What if tardigrades are like a more complex or maybe a less complex version of midichlorians from Star Wars?
I'm gonna go put my mouth in the creek across the street from my house and just start
just eat tardigrades and see if you can get the force.
I'll be in the hospital on my deathbed and with like a brain amoeba or something. I'll be like, no babe, it's fine, I'm gonna come out of this being able to like move stuff with my mind. And then I'm just like,
the tardigrades are going to make me a god. The only thing I'll say about Pokemon cards right now is, like, scalpers are ruining it. Like, my 8-year-old kid, like, and some dickhead will probably pop up and go, well, are adults not allowed to have hobbies, too? It's like, yeah, adults are allowed to have hobbies, but why the fuck is an adult buying 35 Elite Trainer boxes, and my kid's just like, I just want one $50 box where I can crack 10 packs, and you're like, sorry bro, I gotta do it. So what I've started doing is I'll just go to the store and stand outside with a loaded firearm, and then I get them for free.
Dad hack.
I mean, one of my first jobs was picking tobacco. Like, I was like a teenager picking tobacco.
That's good for your back.
Yeah, it's great for your back, your hands. It's not a very rewarding job, and I made poverty wages back then. Like, it was not good pay, but my grandfather on my dad's side owned a tobacco farm, and so we would pick for him and he'd pay us some money. That being said,
you were like 4 years old. He paid you with pre-rolled cigarettes.
He's like,
hard-earned labor.
Take this Marlboro.
Here, this is a butane lighter.
Mr. R.J. Reynolds himself is coming down to pick up this tobacco, all right? You need to be smoking one of his cigarettes when he comes.
Yeah, don't forget to use that new filter your grandmother got you.
I don't know why my grandfather turned into Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't have any teeth. He could barely talk. And you're wearing your fucking FedEx shirt and your little bike shorts or whatever, and I'm like, you work here?
You're like, no, I was about to shoot this place up, actually.
Dude, especially, I worked at a grocery store where the uniform was a sweater vest and a very, like, light blue shirt with the logo on it, and people would walk up to me and be like, do you work here? I'm like, you think I wear this goofy shit for fun? Get the fuck out of my face.
You're like, I do.
And I remember... And I remember one.
You think I'm a fucking cartoon character?
Get the fuck out of here! I gotta go do cartoon shit.
Dude, I can live how I want. I'm living like a Grand Theft Auto.
And I just pull out an oversized mallet out of my back pocket and just smash them. But my last day one of my last couple of days, I don't think it was the last day at that place, someone did that shit to me. They were like, do you work here? And I was like, no. And just turned around and fucked off.
You're like, oh no, the guy who I killed, clothes just happened to fit me. Perfect.
Now I'm going to shoot up the place. Let's go.
Dude, you knew how hard it was to kill another triple XL guy? To get this fucking shirt.
It's like trying to choke a fucking elephant, dude. You gotta get me out of here. I'm not even even sure if he's dead. He was just down long enough to get his clothes out. If you see a naked Sasquatch running around, you gotta go.
Oh, shit. Dude, it sounded like there were two bears in the stock room fucking fighting and knocking over, like, shoeboxes and shit.
Yeah, if someone needs to have a really hard take in this episode, then I'm just going to go ahead and say the podcast stance on above ground power lines. No.
Thumbs down for above ground.
I'm actually going to go nuts with this one. 2.
The fury that I feel
I hate
radiating.
above ground power lines.
I don't know.
If I was president, I would declare an order that people could have reduced prison sentence times if they helped install underground power lines across America.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Get rid of the fucking above ground.
That's
lines.
actually a crazy good idea. But I don't know, like, does underground power have any negative environmental impact that we don't know about? I feel like you'd know about that, though.
The negative impact on my convenience would be nothing compared to the environment.
You heard it here first. We should...
I would sacrifice the environment.
Our new podcast goal is to blow up so that our voices are prominent enough to get underground power.
Yeah.
That's it.
We
That's
gotta
the
work.
only...
You'll see us sitting in like an open session of Congress one day and talking about
We're going to change the
underground
name.
power.
We're going to change the name to Underground Power
the
Podcast.
Underground Power Podcast.
And people are going to be like, oh, wow, this is like they're fighting
Oh
the
my
man.
God,
They're
they-
sticking it to the government. It's like above ground power has to go.
Yeah. Oh, that podcast has been discovered by Big Underground Power. They're paid shills now.
Duke
It's
Energy
very
sliding us
obviously-
money. Like, yeah, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah. They're like, all right, how about the...
Not that they need the... I mean, they got the
You
fucking
guys
money. They
part of our
monopolized this whole area.
Duke Energy would be like, you guys are part of our new podcast department of our social media department, and we have another podcast called Coal Ash is Okay. And it actually tastes good in the water.
It's fine. Flint, Michigan was a hoax. That's your new subject to talk about. Yeah, no.
Coal Ash is crunchy and yummy podcast.
Every single morning on the way home from the gym, some fucking yokel fuck pulls out of that trailer park and immediately slows down. Like, they're going faster pulling out than
They're like,
they
look,
are
that
driving.
guy's coming again. He's on the same schedule because
I'm
he's autistic.
I'm starting to think that. And they are just slow as possible. By the way, if anyone, for all of our North Carolina people, if you've ever driven on 29 through Greensboro, you know that people will kill you and keep going on that highway.
Yeah,
They do not
got to
give-
get to work.
They do not give a shit. People will go 90 weaving in and out of traffic. And these people are like just, I welcome death, I guess, because they pull out and they go 5 miles an hour. And I'm like losing my mind. Like,
I think the thing that's most perplexing about when people do that is like, you were brave enough to pull out in front of a speeding car, but you're not brave enough to like maybe punch it over the speed limit a little bit.
Just a little bit.
That it just doesn't make sense. I need shit to make sense, and it doesn't.
just like, if I do it, because I
If I do it, it's okay.
I do. If I, yeah, first
I
off,
have a reason.
if I do it, it's okay. But also, I've done it, okay? But I've never pulled out and been slow as shit. I pull out and I punch it just to make sure that, yeah, I'm probably upsetting you by pulling out, but don't worry, because I'm not going to be that bad of an asshole. These people, it's like they want me to pull a gun.
They do.
They're just like, hey, I haven't seen a firearm in a while.
They want the.
It'd be really cool if this guy showed me his.
They want a good old North Carolina hello. The funny thing is, we both wear glasses too.
Well, I was about to say, after a stint of being single in my 20s, I suddenly needed glasses.
I've needed glasses since I was 5, so I don't know what happened there.
You inherited the sins of your forefathers. I guess. That's what that means. That's God's punishment for your family and all their.
Which is also
heartbreaking-
why they made the cereal back in the 1800s, right? Because he was like, maybe if they eat this cereal, they won't jack off as much or something.
Is that
Kellogg's.
Oh my god. I do remember hearing something about Kellogg's being. I feel like
I literally know we knew kind of one of the heiresses of Kellogg's too, and I could only think of that every time we talked to her.
That's crazy.
I was like, your great grandpa literally thought cereal would make people stop jacking off.
I do remember like an episode of Adam Ruins Everything where he was talking about that, and it was talking about kids beating their meat, and like that's such a weird. I'm sorry, but
stop thinking about kids being their
meat. Like why is that a focus for
He's
you?
like, back in the 1800s, they were like, man, this is one of the most concerning things besides slavery.
Just kids out in the street just knuckling it down. You're like, okay, maybe I get it now.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing this, honestly.
What if you
wish it would have made me go blind?
What if you go back in time and it's just these roving bands of homeless orphan children just
firing
them off in the street?
They're like, that was their version of like kids doing drugs and being mumble rappers and stuff. It was just the roving bands of jackers.
Oh,
but I hear them coming up. They're coming out of the alley. It's just like
it's the whole orphanage from Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist and Crank.
Whether or not you want to admit it, because you have a guilty conscience or whatever, does not change the fact that we are under an authoritarian system now. That's just how it works. Any time that your leader attacks political opponents, goes after someone because they said something he doesn't like, tries...
You mean that new media list that he released today that shames certain news sites? That's an authoritarian thing? Oh, I thought that was normal.
Yeah, no, that's very much authoritarian.
Oh, I thought they released a new one every year, like Spotify Wrapped or whatever.
Here's your authoritarianism Wrapped. You get that dopamine from spending, you look at your bank account, you feel bad. How do you make yourself feel better? Spend more money.
Yeah.
And it's an instant gratification thing. We'll go into one of the first tips right here, I think, because we don't have to wait to the end to give the advice, but the cart cool down rule. Like, give yourself a minute.
What does that mean, like the shopping cart online?
Yeah. Like, so never buy something that you don't absolutely need in the same session you found it. And if you go onto my Amazon app, you'll see what I mean exactly, because I have a ton of stuff in my cart right now. I haven't bought any of it because I'm sitting here going, okay, what do I actually need out of this?
It's like $850,000 worth of Destiny memorabilia.
Do you know what pathological demand avoidance is?
No.
I just learned this word not long ago, right? But it's commonly associated with neurodivergence, autism particularly, and ADHD. But I'll just read it. It's characterized by an intense anxiety-driven need to resist everyday demands and expectations. So I deal with this shit all the time, right? Like, that's one of the reasons that
true rebels are autistic.
That's right. It took me forever to take the Security Plus for this exact reason. Because...
Dude, I deal with this too. I'm like, what is that? It's almost like this drive to not be successful, or like this like doom-driven drive to not do the shit that you need to do to stay alive. I don't know. I've never been able to figure that out.
It's very strange because, like, you know what you need to do and you know that has to get done, but suddenly you're like, I don't want to fucking do it anymore. Like, I don't want to do it because it gives me anxiety and it makes me stressed out knowing that I have to do this and get it done. You put a deadline on something. You put a specific demand on your shoulders, and suddenly you're like, and that right there is the quickest way to kill a passion. Just in the Oval Office.
How sad is it that Christy Gnome, and they're like, Christy Gnome's just standing outside. She's like,
Marjorie Taylor Greene is a traitor. She's right
distract him before he hits send or truth or whatever. He's truthing all over the place.
It's a truth explosion.
He's in the bathroom truthing everywhere.
Oh no.
Get the truth paste. He has all the plaque in his brain.
No, look at that. Like, our whole administration is like a gang of pirates, dude. Like, we have the syphilis and scurvy riddled brain of
he's like Jack Sparrow.
Captain. Yeah. And then we have the witch doctor with the weird demon voice that they found.
Yeah, they picked this dude up in the Caribbean.
And they're like, he's the guy that's in charge of everyone's health. And then they have the obvious pirate prostitute that is Christy Nome. And then they have the straight up war criminal who's Pete Hegseth.
Pretty sure this guy's a war criminal now, but whatever.
But he's not like a good war.
Yeah, he just ruins all the fun. He's not fun.
He's just drunk as fuck all the time.
But you have to have him because you need a killer on your squad.
I think we figured out that the United States is being run by a classic gang of pirates.
Wow. Makes me feel not as bad for pirating content.
And Caroline Levitt is just like the
Mrs. Turner.
Yeah, the bar wench.
She showed up to the White House the first day, and Pete Hegseth just drunk as shit. He was like, "Best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner."
When you go to a fucking, especially you're gonna know what I'm talking about because they do it at Sheetz all the fucking time. But when you go
trying to rob me. In the parking lot.
Steal your car. No, but when you go and you park at a gas pump and you start filling your shit up, and then you just fucking walk off and you go in there and you order like a 7-course meal, and you're just sitting there, you're like talking on the phone, calling your grandparents, you're, filing your fucking taxes. And it Sheetz, especially the one by my house, it's the worst because they only have, I know a lot of them now have the 2 strips of pumps. We only have the 1. And so they're full, and these people are just fucking around.
Dude, when people treat the gas pump as a fucking parking spot.
Yeah, dude, it drives me fucking crazy.
If I want to double dip and just run in real quick, I at least leave the pump in my gas tank so I can act like it looks like there's something wrong with it or something, and I'm talking to the people so someone doesn't get fucking pissed at me. But like, dude, at least pretend. Like, dude, that pisses me off so much, and I thought about that today, so thank you.
Well, and it just, I was getting gas, and the gas station was like filling up, and I'll do the same thing you're talking about. Put the pump in. Normally, though, if I'm doing that, I know exactly what I'm going in for. It's like a drink, and I know I can probably make it out around the time that it's done pumping.
I know where it is, and I'm just grabbing it.
I do, if I know that I have to go and like take a shit or something
and buy a lottery ticket,
fucking hang out with some people,
take some gas station dick pills, and just go fuck around in the parking lot for a little while.
Go fucking steal or
start brawls with people.
Just go rob people in the Sheetz parking lot.
Just fucking fade people by the air pump.
It's been an awesome season. Thank you guys so much. Clicky the buttons. Make sure to follow us on all of your apps, and see you guys next season.
I guess we will. All right.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.